There's an evil in this world. It's an evil that's so dark, it rarely gets brought into the light. Because it's not brought into the light, it continues to grow and to spread like the worst pandemic we've ever seen. This episode comes with a very serious trigger warning. In telling the story of John Glen Murdaugh, you'll hear excerpts from the book Swamp Kings by Jason Ryan, where he conducted interviews with Johnny Murdaugh's stepdaughter, Cheryl McKinney. It will deal with the topics of domestic violence of adults and children and child sex abuse. If you find that this topic is too triggering for you, please stop watching now. At the very least, don't watch alone. And if you are suffering trauma from this particular situation, you are not alone and there is help available. I'm Cassidy O'Connell, and this is Murdaugh Mafia, Rise and Fall, the monster in metals. Welcome. The victims are ashamed. Though the shame is not theirs to bear, they carry it. People may place blame, point fingers, so these victims often go through their whole lives carrying this burden. Cheryl McKinney was Johnny Glen Murdaugh's stepdaughter. She carried her secret for her whole life, until recently when she told her story to Jason Ryan, author of Swamp Kings. I applaud her bravery, and I hope it brings her some peace. Many adults around this family were frightened into silence, so just imagine what it was like to be a child faced with this. There was no one to help her, not even her mother. And as Johnny bragged about what he was doing to his friends and his family, rather than feel sorry for her, they thought they might get into the action as well. It's a difficult topic to speak on. Here was a man from one of the most powerful families in the area, a man decorated multiple times over, a war hero. Who was gonna listen to this poor little girl? Mrs. McKinney, we're listening now.